Howdy, y'all. My name is Price. I'm coming at you with some more Stardew Valley. I love this music so much, y'all. All right. So, what do we got on the weather? Some snow? Not that surprising. Ah, yes, I can hear the spirits whispering something to me. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Okay, sounds good. Someone told me. Well, Birdie told me. Okay, just making sure. I was informed to not give anyone the fish, the mutant legendary fish, because they'll hate it anyways, and also to not put it in the fridge because I might accidentally use it, and also that's probably like the only one I'll ever catch, so I really shouldn't do anything with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it for when we do our what do you call that thing? The what's it called? The festival that we go to, and we put our little box of stuff, the display, the Grange display. That's what I'm talking about. I figured it out. I remembered. All right, let's go check on all of our little babbies. Oh, we got a new one, a new chick hatched, and it looks odd. Lots over. That's a great name. I was not ready for this. I wasn't ready for another chick to be born so soon. Where are my names? Where are my names? Okay, let's see. How about, I don't think I've used this one yet. Matilda. I like that name. All right. Got some eggs. All right, how are we doing on critters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got our 12. So I need to keep that in mind as well. If we want to get anything else, I'm going to need to sell something. So the question is, what do we got? We've got 4 ducks. We've got 4 regular chickens. We've got 2 rabbits, and we got 2 void chickens. I'm thinking we sell a duck and a chicken right now. I think that's what we're going to be doing. All right, let's turn all this stuff into mayonnaise. And one of y'all informed me of something really cool, which we're going to go and look at here in a second, especially how much money we got. Okay, cool. We do need to go down and talk to, what was his name? Kuros? I still don't remember, like, everything. The guy down in the sewers that will sell us unique stuff. See if we can't get an iridium sprinkler. It is Saturday the 20th, which means I believe that it is Evelyn's birthday. Hello, Gordon. Hi. Hi, everybody. How are you? Hello. Sheep's probably still a baby. What's your name? No, not Gordon. The sheep. What's your name? Margaret. Margaret's what we named her. All right, let's go say hi to everybody. Let's go grab our milk pail. Let's see who's ready to milk today. Probably, I'm going to imagine just the cows. I don't know for sure. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. And now with the pigs, I don't think you actually do anything to them. I think the truffles just appear when they're in here. I'm not positive. I'll have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. All right. Dorothy has no milk right now, and Eunice has no milk right now. Okay. No problems. No problems, y'all. Let's put that away. Let's go make some cheese. And, yeah. Righty. So, what's on the docket for today in Stardew? Not a whole lot planned. I do need to remember to get something. We'll give Evelyn some mayonnaise. I don't know why. I felt like I had the need to come down here, and then I realized I don't really. We can go to the sewers this way. We'll just go check the sewers real quick. And there was one thing y'all told me what to do for the, which one is it? Give the sand dragon his final meal, which I will do. And it's one of those ones I feel kind of torn on it because there's no way I was going to figure that out on my own. So y'all telling me what to do, I feel like in this instance, like it probably was the only way it was going to get done. I just remembered that I was meaning to do something, but I forgot. That's me all the time when I'm playing Stardew, man. This happens to me all the time. Yeah, see, you and me. Maybe we're more alike than I make it out to be. So yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like, it's kind of spoilery that y'all told me that, but at the same time, I was never going to figure it out, so I don't really feel bad that y'all did. So I'm just saying. All right, no iridium sprinkler today. The return scepter is still 2 million. Good to know. What's your name again? I just want to remember it. Krobus, right? Was it Krobus? It doesn't say it when I hover over him, but I think it was Krobus. All right, let's head back up. It is Saturday. If I need to buy anything from Pierre, do I need to buy anything from Pierre? I don't think I do. Let me check our bundles again, just so I remember. We're just on fish. We're on red cabbage and truffle and fiddlehead fern. So, and the fish we've gotten, there's literally nothing that we can do for the Junimo bundles through the winter now. So it's all just what do we want to do as far as getting stuff. I should go check my greenhouse for sure. Let's see if Pierre has any like seeds or anything that he sells right now. He probably doesn't, but always worth a check. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's just the food-related stuff. More saplings, which is, you know, not a bad thing. Well then, let me go head to the desert. Oh, duh. Now I remember. The reason I went down this way, I had just talked about it moments before. Again, you know, ADD is a tricky thing. You work with it. You work with it. I needed to go talk to Marnie, but I think she's closed on these days, if I'm not mistaken. But let's head this way anyways. And then it's all about building back up our monies, and then once we're back up to a nice sizable amount, we'll build some new buildings. Oh, hey, you actually sell stuff today. All right, cool. How do I sell animals? Do I sell them from in the... I must sell them from inside there. Like maybe I just go and like click on the duck and then say sell it, maybe? All right, we'll have to look. And then we'll head to the desert because I know what to do in there. I gotta grab a thing. I probably have it. Probably have some of it. Because, yeah, like I said, there's no way I would have figured it out on my own. All right, cool. We got all kinds of mayonnaise. So let me go give some mayonnaise to Evelyn if I get a chance, if I can go find her. What do you think? Duck mayonnaise, maybe? Because duck mayonnaise, I feel like... Let's do duck mayonnaise. Yeah. Yeah. So let's go give her the gift first, and then we'll leave because... Oh, and I got to grab the thing first. Man, I'm all over the place today, y'all. I'm all over the place. It's okay. It happens. It's been a pretty crazy week. It's finals week, which just means, you know, I'm focused on so much school-related stuff that when it comes to... Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I don't have one. I need a solar essence. I sold them all, or I gave them all away. Either way. Yeah, I don't see one in here anywhere. All right, let me go... We're going to check on this real quick, and we'll go find Evelyn. And then I know I can buy a solar essence from Krobus, so we might do that if we're going to be able to make it in time. Y'all pointed out to me... Oh, this is good. Y'all pointed out to me something really cool, which is... Oh, man, we picked up so much stuff today. We're going to have to come back and mess with planting stuff around, but we'll just pick all this right now. Apparently, you can put sprinklers on this board, which changes everything about the layout for this. So we're just going to quickly put all this stuff away. Ooh, strawberries. Yeah, we're going to want to plant a bunch of strawberries. Let's put away all these guys. And let me grab a wheat, which y'all told me that Shane likes beer more than pale ale. So thank you for that. Good to know. So let's do this and this. Which I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. Oh, and I see that I have those artichokes to grab and other things. I'll tell y'all. I have differing tastes than Shane. I prefer a pale ale to a beer. That's a very Portland thing, is we're all about our really, really hoppy, just beers that if you don't like, like a very intensely flavored beer, Portland beers are not going to be for you. They're pretty, like, I've seen people, like, taste them and go, like, what is wrong with you, dude? And I really don't know. I can't really tell you what's wrong with me. Hey, Shane, guess what I got for you? I've already given you... Oh, it's Saturday. Okay. Well, let's go find Evelyn. Where you at, Evelyn? I see your husband. Are you here? Where's she at? Where's she at? What you got to say, grumpy puss? The weekend's no different than any other time for me. That's how it is when you're retired. How about this? Thanks. You're welcome. All right. Oh, there she is. She's usually up doing stuff like this.
You remembered my birthday. Thank you. This is great.
You're very welcome, Evelyn. How are you?
We've lived here for over 30 years. We've seen a lot of people come and go. Your grandfather, for one. Bless him.
Yeah. All right. Let's go talk to Krobus. See how expensive it's going to be for me to just buy a quick solar essence to take out to the desert. I believe that's what I'm supposed to take, if I remember correctly from the comments. And then when we go back home, after doing that, we will... Oh, that's cheap. That ain't nothing. Why are void essences worth more? Is that really the case? Solar essences, I feel like, are way rarer to come across. So we'll go to the desert, and then we'll come back, and then we'll deal with our greenhouse, and we'll deal with... what you call it? We'll deal with selling one of our Animals off. Okay, calendar. I just want to check birthdays. All right, so we're good for a couple days, and then on the 23rd, it's Leah's birthday. 23rd is Leah's birthday. I'm going to write that down. 23rd, Leah. 25th, Willie, Secret Santa. I'm writing all this down. And then 26th, Clint. So hopefully I will remember this stuff because I wrote it down. I tend to remember things better when I write them down. Okay, so off to the desert because we only got about 2 hours to make it there. Okie dokie, y'all. All right, well, how are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing well. Obviously, y'all can't respond to me through here, but y'all tend to tell me down in the comments, and I like to know when y'all are doing well. And also, if you're not doing so well, I hope that things get better for you. I hope that watching this can help. Oh, went too far. Hope that watching this can, kind of maybe give you a little bit of reprieve, a little bit of relaxation from whatever troubles you, whatever ails you. Because I know that sometimes that's all you need, just a little bit of a break. All right. Heading to the desert. I'm gonna give a dragon his final meal. That was my Sarah impression. She likes to sing like that sometimes. Okay. Let's drop that over here. There he goes. You place the essence in the dragon's maw. Only then do you notice a note hidden in the eye socket. You've proven yourself, kid. Check out the pile of lumber next to your house from Mr. Chi. Okay. Cool. And that was that. Let's quickly run around and grab artifacts and maybe coconuts or other things. Y'all informed me that I can actually turn coconuts into coconut milk, I think. And then there's cactus fruit juice. Maybe something like that. So I'll do that next time when I grab that type of stuff. Oh, man, this music's so wicked. Oh, I can't get that one. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I love it. This reminds me of some game from the NES, this music. Reminds me of, I think, the game Trog, which is a game that none of y'all probably know. It was one that my brothers and I used to play a lot, but it was a very little-known game. You play as dinosaurs and you beat each other up, basically. Really fun game. Trog, T-R-O-G, go check it out. Oh, and you beat up cyclopses and stuff too, like cavemen. You play as the dinosaurs. It's great. It was a really great game. Okay, moving on. Now we will head home. We'll go try and sell an animal if we can, and then we'll pop on over to our greenhouse and see how that little guy's doing. We'll probably pick up these guys and take them in there, because like I said, there is some... Since we can change the layout of how things are watered, we'll have to think through how we want to do that. So, if I right-click on Philippa... Aha! I see I can sell you. Okay, who has the most hearts? Is it Philippa? There's Beatrice. Because the most hearts means the most value. Amelia. I hadn't even talked to you today. I'm sorry. Or you, Clarabelle. Oh, my goodness. So, it's Philippa who has the most hearts. I got to be careful that I make sure to talk to everybody every day. So, we're going to sell off Philippa. And we'll probably sell off Francine. Francine is almost max hearts. Lorraine is max hearts, though. Okay, Lorraine, you gotta go. Love you, Lorraine. Goodbye. We love you. Everybody, let's say goodbye to Lorraine. Everybody, we're gonna say goodbye to Lorraine and Philippa. They're gonna go off to a new home, but they're gonna have a great time because they're gonna be living with Marnie just down the street, and we'll have we'll let you guys visit each other. It'll be great. We're gonna have little play dates and stuff. Okay. All right. So say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye to Lorraine. Bye. Goodbye, Philippa. Bye. And don't worry, like I said, y'all will get to see them over at at Marnie's. It'll be great. Okay, and then tomorrow when we get a void egg, we'll hatch another void egg, and we'll buy a rabbit when we get a chance. Okay. Now, got all that stuff. Let's go check our greenhouse. Mysterious Chi. Inspect the lumber pile next to our house. That's right. Where's the lumber pile? This thing. Oh, of course. Of course I had to have a thing in the way. Well, we'll deal with that in a second. I can see that there. I can click on that. We'll grab it in a second. Let's deal with this first. Because I do want to just, get an idea for it. So, apparently, if I go like so, I can... I just want to test it first. Because then I'll have to play around it. Yeah, you can place them right there. Look at that. So the thing is like this only works for the outer rim, right? So it doesn't give us a huge amount, but it does give us something, right? It does allow us to kind of modify things a bit. So for example, I can do something like this. Okay, and yeah, you can go, let's see, so this will go like this. So I want 1, 2, like this. Yep, there. And so we're just going to quickly do this all around. Just so I can get kind of like the lay of the land. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 here. Okay. And And once we have iridium sprinklers, this is going to matter even more. But right now, it's just kind of more of a bonus type thing. So then I'll get more, and I can put them all around the edge. And then maybe we'll reorganize some of our stuff that we've grown. All right, pick you up. Pick you up. No, I don't want to eat no artichokes. I like artichokes, by the way. I don't know if y'all like artichokes. I'm a big fan. They're great. All right, let's turn both of these into seeds. One of y'all was telling me that maybe artichokes actually give you more, or not artichokes, higher quality goods might give you more seeds, or maybe have a higher likelihood of giving you more seeds, which I hadn't thought about, but that's a very interesting thought. Okay, we have plenty of sunflower seeds, so I could quickly just replant these. Why not, right? I've already got the stuff here. Let's grab the artichoke seeds. We got 3 artichoke seeds that time, so it's 1, 2, 3. Okay. And let's start turning some of these strawberries into more seeds. And we'll sell all the sunflowers and bok choy and that. Yeah. But yeah, I really do want to turn strawberries into more and more seeds because we know that what we eventually want is to have a whole ton of strawberries planted around as well. But like, I can get some fertilizer. I can start figuring out that outer area as well. We got lots of things that we can do in there. But here's for right now. Let me go and pick up all these guys while those seeds get made. And I should grab, if we got any, I should grab, what you call it? Fertilizer, which I think is all in there, actually. Sap, sap, sap. I must have already taken all the sap as well. Let's take you. Okay. Let's head back this way. Now, what is this thing called? A rainbow shell. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. So if I do another quality sprinkler, and we put you like here, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that'll be perfect. So let me quickly hoe all this area. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boop. Boop. And the reason I'm doing this is because then this stuff will get watered overnight. So I'm not going to plant anything tonight. But this stuff will get watered tonight. So then the areas will stay. And then I can work within that later. So then let's do it up this side as well. 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then that one can as well. And then we think about, all right, now what do we do with that information, right? How do we reorganize the interior of this, right? Because if we can water the whole outside without affecting our interior, then that allows us to reorganize kind of where all of our sprinklers are. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1. So like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Okay, and then it would be, let's see, this guy goes to here, and then we put one like right here, right? So this guy can cover 1, 2. This guy gets there. Okay, and then you, sir, can go. Let's see, here. Okay. Now we got some strawberry seeds. Oh, and now it's sleepy time. So we'll come back in the morning and I'll deal with the rest of that. But that's going to be a project that I think we'll be working on tomorrow as like a major thing because I would like to get that to be the most efficient. So I might chop down some crops. I do that from time to time. It's okay. It's okay. Because sometimes, you want to work on getting it all organized and stuff. We also need to go check and see if Krobus has a thing today. Now, I need to move this sucker. I don't think I can just pick it up like that, right? No, because it's got stuff in it. So, what do I need to do? Oh, I didn't sell any of my stuff overnight. Whoops. Let's put it all away right now. So, sunflowers, sold. Bok choy can get sold. That artichoke can get sold. Sell the cheeses, sure. Sell the mayonnaises. Yes. And that's fine for now. What I got? From Robin. Price, how are you doing? Hope the winter hasn't been too hard on you. Anyway, I ran to ask you for some hardwood. I need about 10 pieces if you got it. If not, no worries. Take care. Oh, I've definitely got that. Now, let's clear out this inventory just so I can... Perfect. Just so I can do this, right? And then let's go like this, and let me just put some stuff away in here real quick. And let's check what this is. What is that? Under a piece of wood, you found a club card. You're not sure what it's for, but it seems important. It's been added to your wallet. A club card. Huh. Okay. Let's get our skills. All right, we're getting up there. Fishing's obviously a little bit behind, but I'm surprised I'm even this far into fishing, to be honest. Okay, so let's quickly go check on, or let's deal with this inventory issue, right? So I'm gonna go, let's see, let's just place you back down, Mr. Green Chest. This is what you were. Let's just fill you back up. Click, click, click. You can stay with me. Click, click, click. You. You can have a holly too. You can have that too. You can have... That's about it. Trash chest. You can have this. You can have this. Why is Holly in there? Holly should go in here. Okay. Alright, inventory's free enough so that I can go help with our critters. Alright, and so we're going to be hatching a void egg, methinks. And then we'll think about... then we want to buy a rabbit, and then we got a good kind of broad set of our critters that covers all the different types of critters, and that to me seems like the best way to run a little coop until we come across something else, until we have some even more stuffs. Now, is that the only eggs we got today? Yeah, it's a small egg day because yesterday was a big egg day. We had all them duck eggs. But that's still some eggs. Plus, I sold a chicken and a duck, so that's going to be 2 less sources of eggs. Now, let's check on these guys, which is fine, because these guys are going to give us a ton. You're not fully grown yet, are you? Baby still. And you are baby still. Okay. Let's talk to everybody.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, how are you? Good morning, hi.
Hello, hi. Okay. I should check on how much hay we have, because the auto thing makes it so that I'm not really paying too much attention to how much is being used every day. So I just always got to be aware of that. Now, it is the 21st, which means we're only, 7 days away. Oops. 7 days away from the new season of spring, which is also going to change quite a lot of things because, A, I'm going to want to make a whole bunch more sprinklers so I can actually plant stuff outside as well as inside. And we're going to have new crops available to be purchased. We're going to be able to just straight up get seeds from Pierre's, which is also a plus. Let me do this real quick. And today is Sunday, which means there's also the market over there. So we need to go see Krobus, and then I could also go to the Friday market, see if we've got anything there. So yeah, all kinds of things. Ooh, boy. I love this little tanuki. Yeah, I'm actually now thinking I really need to double down on going into the mines and stuff to get the materials so that I can make even more. They didn't water. I thought that they would water before they got filled in, but they didn't. Dang. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I got some more preserves, so I can preserve some things as well. What have I got that I would preserve? Let's preserve an artichoke. Why not? Okay, so... And this guy isn't even watered. I must not have put anything down there. That's fine, though. I'll just water stuff today as I start to reorient. Okay, so I got you. Let me take these strawberries. Make some more seeds. Okay, so let me look at this layout now. Because, so if I take... Let's take, like, say, this sprinkler here. Placing it... Well, let's do this. Boop, boop. Okay, so... We know that these sprinklers should water this area. Now, if I put this guy here, then I only need, 3 of them on the inside instead of 4 across. So basically what this is, I'm only going to have to use up 9 squares within rather than the 12 that I was doing before, and I'll be able to get this whole thing watered in. That also means, though, I'm going to have to destroy a couple of these plants to move stuff in. So like this sprinkler here actually needs to be here, so I have to kill that plant, that kind of thing. So that's stuff I'm going to have to do. But what that also means is that we'll actually, you know, get more area, right? We'll get more area covered, which I think in the long run is better for us. Now, as far as sprinkler technology is concerned, let's go look at how much in the way of the different ores I currently have. Because one thing I can do that I wouldn't have a problem with would be just spending money at Clint's to buy a bunch more stuff to make them. But I think that, is that what it costs, or is it refined quartz? What do they cost? Sprinklers. 111 of each of those. So I can make 10 more. I could totally make 10 more. These guys cost gold bars, iridium bars, and battery packs. Iridium's much harder to come across, so these guys are obviously going to be rarer for me. But I can make 10. So 10 will probably be fine for me for the spring. So I might as well go ahead and start setting up my spring farm plot, even though I'm not going to be using it yet. I might as well go ahead and start planning that out. Once I have the full interior of the greenhouse set up, then I can start working on my farm plot for pre-spring, because once I have that figured out, you know, we'll be kind of on a good little track there. So let's go see Krobus, and then we'll make those plans. By the way, I had a little bit of psych-related questions going on down below, and I think there are some that I would like to spend a little bit more time thinking about, but one that I felt I could quickly discuss is the concept of phobias, which people have asked about before. So I could bring that up.
Sorry, I'm still a little wary of humans. My shop is still open to you, however.
Cool. Thank you, buddy. Nothing fancy, nothing fancy. That's all right, Krobus.
I think I gave him a voice like this, actually. It's not open for everyone, but it's open for you, because you brought things to me. Thanks.
Sorry, that's a horrifying sound. So, phobias. Phobias essentially are, they're considered a classification of anxiety disorder if they are especially extreme. Most people who have a phobia don't have a clinical phobia, right? You might say, oh, I've got arachnophobia, but I'm sure every time you see spiders, you don't like literally have a panic attack. You might get scared. You might be like, ooh, gross, gross, I don't want to be near them, but that's not the same thing as a true clinical phobia. Rhubarb. The only reason I'm thinking about that is I know I could take that, turn it into seeds, and then make more. But at the same time, there's no need to. We'll get more eventually, I'm sure. Hi, Pig. Is Gordon going to look like you one day? Can I give him little glasses like you? Because I think that'd be important. All right. I saw that crystal fruit. I'm just too lazy to pick it up. Hashtag YOLO. Yeah, I said it. Even my references are outdated. All right. Come here. Ooh, another elvish jewelry. Dirty, but still something. Let's sell it. Now, let's work on our, first things first, let's work on our, greenhouse and get that all sorted. So phobias, clinical phobia is something that, you know, has actual, you know, that can be clinically determined and has the same kinds of trappings of an anxiety disorder. And let me put all this stuff away. And so, you know, it's, don't consider, you know, the same thing as like many people will say, oh, I'm depressed. That's not the same thing as saying you have clinical depression. So just always keep that in mind, right? There's a difference between colloquial and clinical terminologies. That said, I know that probably one of the biggest questions surrounding phobias is kind of like, how do you get a phobia? Because a phobia is essentially an irrational fear of something, some kind of environmental stimulus. And so there are 3 proposed ways in which people develop phobias. And they should make sense when we talk about them because, you know, it's pretty straightforward. Let's make a bunch of these. Why not? Just make 10. I burned through all of our iron, but we can always get more. Let's see, do like this, right? Because this guy will do these 3, and then this guy will do these 3. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So that should cover those 3, and this should cover these 3. Okay, and now we've got a whole circle. It's perfectly aligned for this. That's great. Now let's do that, and like that, right? Oh no, that's not gonna work. Oh, that's not gonna work. Dang, because it'll go like this. This gotta go like this. This gotta go like this, and then there's this one little strip right here that doesn't work out. So then we still do need to take up the same amount of space. Don't we? Don't we? me just see real quick. Cause yeah, you'll cover this area. You will cover this area, and now there's nothing covering this middle strip here. So this is not going to actually reduce the amount of sprinklers that we have to have. So I'm just going to, for right now, we're just going to do this. We'll leave these ones up anyways. But it looks like really what's going to matter is it's going to be when we get the, what do you call it? The iridium sprinklers. Those are the ones that will actually really make the big difference. But right now, this is just going to have to do for now. I know that this might look weird here, but still the overall impact on the footprint here is going to be the same. Let's make some more strawberry seeds. Okay. And I've got my watering can as well. All right. But now I don't have to actually break anything, so that's good. So here's what I'm thinking. You know, we've already got our strawberries that are up here. And this is kind of like our wild mess up here as we slowly work towards things. What eventually I want is once we get this guy, I'll start filling out the interior with this stuff. Let's go ahead and put back down this sprinkler here. Then I'll have, what I'll want is I'll move these guys kind of into the interior. We'll have a row of hops across the top, a row of like strawberries down here. And then the rest, you know, we'll kind of pepper around as we see fit, especially once we have the iridium sprinklers that can kind of set us in motion here. All right, let's do like that. And then do. Okay. Now I'm wondering, do I have enough seeds to actually fill all this out? I don't know, but that's okay. All right. So that'll work. This should work. So let us now just grab all the seeds that we got. Hello, thank you. We have 5 sets of strawberry seeds, so that's nice. Let's grab the high-quality fertilizer. Let's grab this. I can also go grab some more stuff if we need to. Someone was saying about the coffee is to grow coffee and make coffee and then use that as gifts for people. Great idea. I think that's a fantastic idea. Let's start growing some more hop seeds, actually. And while we're waiting on those things to grow, let me go and grab some more fish so we can make more fertilizer, but let's start filling in those seed areas down there. So yeah, this episode has mostly been just about organization more than anything. But anyway, I was supposed to talk about phobias, and then I got distracted there because, like I said, I tend to do that. So, breams, you guys can go, I'm just trying to get rid of fish that I think I'll be able to turn into fertilizer. You're not considered fish. And you. Okay. So, there are 3 major ways that we see people developing phobias. The first is through direct experience, okay? So this is classical conditioning. You have some kind of negative experience associated with the thing that you are afraid of. So, for example, this would be, let's say when you were a child, you were bitten by a dog, hence you are now afraid of dogs. Okay, and you have a clinical phobia of dogs. You see a dog, you start to have a panic attack, and it's a truly horrifying experience for you. Okay, that happens for some people, and it's a perfectly normal, legitimate response to have when that was your experience. And so yeah, that's an expected experience. So that's a classical conditioning, right? Direct experience with the thing caused you to have a negative experience, and therefore, clams don't count, and therefore you carry that experience still. Okay. The second is through observation. So you saw someone else have a negative experience with something, or you saw someone who looked like they were having a negative experience. Maybe they made a face or something that made it seem as if they were terrified of what was going on. Okay, so you secondarily experienced it, right? You yourself didn't directly experience the negative interaction, but secondarily you did because you were, say, present, or someone, you were there when someone else had a negative experience. You thought you saw someone have a bad experience, and so as a result, you interpreted that, it must be a very bad thing. I should avoid that thing. So it doesn't necessarily have to happen to you, per se. It can happen to someone around you, okay? But still, you can develop that phobia. So let's say you saw someone else get bit by a dog when you were a kid, and now you're terrified of dogs, okay? You weren't necessarily bit by that dog, but you saw it. You were there. It terrified you enough to make you scared to be around dogs, okay? So again, another example of, what we would call this like secondary phobia, but still an experience that you had directly impacting your phobia. Okay. What else? What else? Oh man, I have a whole bunch. I just realized I have a whole bunch of spaces down here I need to fill in with stuff so I don't waste that good fertilizer. What else? What else? The last way that we see this is through teaching. You can teach people into a phobia by insisting to them that something is dangerous or scary. We got a mixed seed out of, what did I put in there? Is that a rhubarb or a radish or something? Give me a mixed seed. Oh, interesting. Well, let's take some mixed seeds because we do have some. And we do have tons of coffee, so I guess I could use coffee for the rest that we don't get down. So let's do coffee beans across the bottom, like this, okay, to fill those out. And then let's do mixed seeds over here. Okay, and we're going to just do mixed seeds through this whole area, but I'm not going to worry so much about the fertilizer part, about it being high quality fertilizer. Instead, we'll just do the regular style fertilizer, and let's even make some more because we're going to need plenty. So this is mostly just for us to be able to essentially generate seeds from the stuff that we plant here, because mixed seeds should give us random stuff from the season, I guess is what it's supposed to be, but obviously winter, it doesn't really have a season to it. So it kind of should just give us a bunch of random stuff like we got here, artichokes and other things. So let's make a little bit more fertilizer. Okay. And fill all this in. And now here's a question. Am I going to actually have enough seeds to fill all this out? Probably not. But we'll fill in as many as we can. Okay. So there's those guys. Those are all the mixed seeds. Did you get one? No, you didn't get one. Okay. What about you? Did you get one? No. All right. And we're planting just all the coffee, because why not, I guess. Okay. And now, how are we doing on seeds? Let's get some more of these. I have some hops, but I'd like to put the hops at the top, obviously. So I want to kind of save those seeds a little bit. So we'll put you all away. How about some wheat seeds? Come to me, pale ale. And the other thing we could do is we could make some seeds, right? How do you make wild seeds? Winter, if we have some winter root, crystal fruit, snow yams, and crocuses, doot. And I think we might have some. We can make some of those. So it's at least growing something, right? Oh, I see you. What just finished? More hops. Thank you. Let's make some wheat seeds. So let's go see if we have any more of those things. We got about an hour left. We'll fill in as much stuff as we can here, and then I'll need to also water it. And then hopefully we'll have at least a filled greenhouse. And from there, we can work around that going forward. It's a little unfortunate that the shape and size of it just doesn't, it's not amenable to what I was hoping for, but oh well. Okay, now how many of these can we make? Wild winter seeds. 20, 30. Nice. That'll be enough to fill it out, I'm sure. And we'll have a little bit of wheat as well. Just so that we're growing some stuff. You know. Okay. Whew. Got dark in here. There's the wheat seeds. Come on. Oh, this guy's not watered. There we go. Give me it. Okay. Now I'm wondering, like, if I move these inward, you could maybe reduce it. The number of sprinklers in here. I'm just trying to think, like, it's a weird shape for it. It's a weird shape for it, that's for sure. But once we have iridium, it won't matter. Not so much, at least, iridium sprinklers. So I'll keep on checking Krobus every day. And whenever we get the opportunity to buy an iridium sprinkler, we will do so. And that should hopefully allow us to have a bunch of them by the, probably not by spring. I doubt we'll get any more. But we might get a few. But it'll give us enough to really kind of build around them and kind of make this more efficient. Once this thing is only filled with... where are my wheat seeds? Once this place is only filled with iridium sprinklers, then we'll really have it pretty optimized. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of a mess right now. Kind of a mess. But once our monies... Oh, gosh, it's 1 a.m. Once our monies are back up to like that 50, 60,000 range, I'll gladly just tear down almost everything in there, other than like the rare seed and the ancient seed that I planted, and just work around that. Our energy's going to be low tomorrow, but that don't matter. All right, y'all. Well, I mean, goodness, that went by, for me, that felt like it went by super quickly. For y'all, that actually it was a normal, rough length to an episode. Let's go to sleep for the night. Stayed up super late that evening, but I think we're making some progress. Bam! 11 grand. What gave us so much? Sunflowers? No. It was the mayonnaises. Yeah, all them mayonnaises. 2 days worth of mayonnaise because I forgot to sell some the other day. But yeah, so with all that, thank you all for watching. I guess, let me think. Is there anything else I wanted to say about phobias? Not so much other than, yeah, it's all about your experiences. If you experience something negative and you associate that with some kind of external stimulus, then you're going to experience that kind of thing. It's kind of like we talked about in the past with, I think we've talked about post-traumatic stress disorder in the past. Maybe we haven't. But either way, the same principle applies of anxiety disorders, where what you have is you have an external stimulus, something outside of you that is not necessarily dangerous or bad for you, but you've associated that with the negative emotion that thus every time you experience it, you experience anxiety, and that anxiety makes you fear that thing regardless of whether it's necessary to fear it or not. That causes you anxiety, which can cause you panic attacks, elevated heart rate, stress hormones, cortisol, etc. That overall we don't want people to be experiencing. Most people, when they talk about phobias, they're actually just talking about like a colloquial phobia. For example, I often will talk about myself as having certain phobias, but I don't mean it in the clinical sense. I mean it in the colloquial sense. Like, I just don't like those things, or those things I'm just a little uncomfortable around. But that's not a clinical phobia. A clinical phobia is something that causes you so much distress that it really majorly negatively impacts your daily life. It causes you distress. So anyway, if there's anything else that you guys have questions about associated with phobias, let me know. Or if there are any other psych-related questions that y'all have, please be sure to leave those down below. I love answering your questions. And with all that, thank you all for watching, and I will see y'all next time.